Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Daddy the Great. BOI, not BOY. You already know how we rockin', dog. And it's Friday, man. Like, you already know what time it is. It's that young story time. So this is the second story on the channel. And we finna keep it lit all the way through, man. So let's get it. So today I'm gonna be telling y'all about the time a brother got stranded in damn near a whole other city, dog. A whole other city. Hey, man, but hold on. Before we even get into the story, bro, if you one of the people that watch the gameplay as I tell the story, hey, man, I had like 7 turnovers that game, but the AIs, you feel me, they was snagging everything. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't getting no pass in them niggas, man. But that ain't what we're here to talk about. So yeah, bro, don't even mind all that, but that's a fluke. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even supposed to happen in the first place. But let's get into the story though. So man, like I said in the last story, if y'all peeped it, if you haven't peeped it, go peep it and then come back. Cause like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? In Vegas, all we had to do was turn up, man. So I got stranded at a party, man, in a whole other city with my brother and one of my other close homies, man. His name Leroy, that's my nigga too, man. But we all got stranded over there in another city. So it's early in the night. We found this girl hit us up talking about come to our party. Whoopty whoop, it's gonna be jumping. So we like, all right, for sure, bet we gonna be there. And this was around the time when a nigga just started whipping. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? In the whip with it. You know how we rock. So I'm like, oh yeah, we finna pull up for sure. For sure, I'm finna pull up. You know what I'm saying? I was in a bucket, you know, but hey, everybody first, man, not everybody, but most of the niggas I know, they first car was a bucket. You feel me? So my shit was a bucket too. Hey man, but even though my car was a bucket, we was pushing that motherfucker everywhere, bro. Like, bro, we was, making road trips. As y'all can see in this story, we already traveled to another city, bro. Like, we was not playing in the bucket, though, you know what I'm saying? I was driving a 98 Malibu, pushing that thing, you feel me? But look, so we early in the night, we talking about how lit the party gonna be, everything. We ready. We getting dressed, we getting flyed up, we ready to show out for the hoes. We ready to break some girls off, and we ready to jig, you feel me? So, we get in the car. We on the way over to the party, right? And at first, I didn't know how far this party was, like, right off the bat. And then, as we damn near got, like, 45 minutes from the house, I'm like, damn, bro, we still ain't at this party yet? Like, what's going on, G? Like, did you like, map it out in the GPS correctly, or what? And he like, yeah, bro, we put it in, right? Yeah, man. So, I'm like, all right, bet. So, we pull up. We damn near in, like, Boulder City, bro. And then we go inside the apartments, and as soon as we get into the apartments, the police is already there, G. Like, already there. So we pull them and we like, oh hell no. Like, we didn't travel damn near an hour and 20 minutes to get to this party, and the police already here to shut it down. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't even really show up fashionably late this time. We actually got there probably like 30 to 45 minutes, maybe to an hour when the party started. So we get there and we like, nah, bruh. The police either gonna have to bounce and let us turn up for a second, or them niggas gonna be giving us gas money. Either or they gonna have to run our fade. It don't even matter. But so we pull over to the side and we put in a little parking spot because the party was in some apartments. So we pull up in like a parking spot that's not too close by the house or the apartment, but you know, we can still see the apartment from where we at. And then we sitting in the car and we just looking over there like, is the police gonna leave? Like, what's going on? So then the police end up actually pulling out. So we like, yeah, it's time to get it. Like, let's go ahead and get in there, and it's time to make our move before they come back. So we get out the car and get to going into the party. And I don't know what happened, but I had to have been so anxious to get into this party, because at this time I was only a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? I was a sophomore and the niggas I was with was juniors. So I guess we was just too anxious to go into the party, because for some reason when we walked into the party and I left my keys in the ignition of my car, G. And the car was on the whole time. Like, I left the car on, left the keys in the ignition, locked the door, and walked into the party. And didn't notice none of it. Didn't notice any piece of it. So, we get into the party. And, you know what I'm saying? It's jumping. I ain't gonna even lie to you. The party was busting. Hoes everywhere. Booty shaking everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But it was just going up. And we up in there. We in there turning up. You know what I'm saying? It's probably like 11 o'clock at the time. And it's a whole bunch of females there. So we on all the hoes. Like, we trying to get at everything in there. You know how us young dudes be. So while we up in there dancing and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, we out there talking to the females, you know what I'm saying, talking to the homegirls and whatnot. You know what I'm saying, your boy had to break a couple females off, you know what I'm saying. And let's fast forward it a little bit, probably like 2 hours. It's like 1 o'clock. The police came back and they knocking on the door. Doom, 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 doom. Like, didn't we say y'all had to keep it down? And blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And we not listening. We not listening. We still in there turning up. Like, we damn near didn't even hear him knock. So we kept going. The niggas had to have brought like the battering ram, because the knocking just got like simultaneously louder. Like, it had to be like 5 cops knocking on the door at the same time type shit. Because that motherfucker loud. Like, over the music loud. Like, they was in that thing. Boom, boom, boom. And we like, damn, who is this? Like, somebody trying to get in bad. So the owner, they go up to the door, look through the peephole, you feel me? Because niggas don't just open the door, because, like, who does that? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's weird. So they look through the peephole and they like, oh shit, it's the cops. Like, hey, everybody be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. So they cut the music off. Everybody gotta be quiet, you feel me? And you know, the black people, you know, who's scared of the cops, everybody run into the back room, everybody hiding under tables and stuff. And me and my homie, we just sitting on the couch, like, we just chilling, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We didn't drink or smoke or nothing, so we was cool. And then they start talking to the cops, and then the cops was like, if we gotta come back one more time, it's over. We shutting it down. It's a wrap. So we like, bet. So we come back in, we start turning up again. Bruh, we was not listening to him, bro, because we turned back up, G. The cops was there like 25 minutes later. To be honest, I don't even think they left the apartment complex. I think they just pulled around the corner, pulled in a parking spot, and just sat there and looked at the house the whole time, because they already knew they was going to have to come back. So they pulled back around 25 minutes later, shut the party down. Everybody leaving. We walking out. And I'm like, damn, so the party over, and I'm walking out the party and I'm looking for my keys. Like, I'm tapping my pockets, my back pockets, asking my brothers like, hey, y'all got my keys, bro? Did I give them to y'all or what? And they like, no, bro, you didn't even give us the keys. We thought you had them. So I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, nigga ain't got his keys. How we gonna get home? We in damn near a whole other city. You know I got a black mom. Like, bro, she gonna whip my ass, G. If she gotta drive all the way over here to another city for a party. She didn't even know we was going that far, but she didn't ask anyway, so I wasn't gonna tell her. Like, come on, I ain't gonna snitch on myself. So I'm like, damn. So I go back in the party. I'm in the party, like, searching on the ground, under the couches, in between the couches, asking everybody like, hey, did anybody pick up a Malibu key? Because we gonna be checking pockets, because ain't nobody leaving with my keys, bro. So what's happening? Like, did anybody see it? Ain't nobody seen the key. So we like, damn. And it's nowhere to be found in the house. So it's like, the party ended at 1 o'clock. We was still there at 3:10 in the morning. We was searching for 2 hours. So we was like, you know what? Come on, let's walk to the car and just think like where we could have left it. So we get back to the car and we look at the car and we like, bruh, why is the car on, G? Like, why is the car on? So I look in the car, bruh, my keys is sitting right in the ignition, bro. And I'm like, damn, like, how did I do that? And they over there laughing, bro, like it's funny, bro. And I'm really just getting mad. Like, I'm ready to be like, okay, y'all think it's funny, bro? Run my fade right now. Put them up, because we gonna have to duke it out since y'all think it's funny, because y'all stuck with me too. So we just looking like, wow. So we like, how we gonna get this? So we tried to like pull on the door, wouldn't open because the door was locked. Then we was like, open sesame. You know what I'm saying? Trying magic tricks, still wouldn't unlock. So then we had to go to the people to the party like, hey, we locked the keys in the car. Like, what's going on? Y'all know any ways to get them out? And you know, black people got a thing for everything, bro. Cause they was like, oh yeah, hold on, we on some James Bond shit. We gonna break into the car and we gonna get your keys for you. I was like, all right, come on. So they bring a metal coat hanger. You know what I'm saying? They break it up, form it into like this long hook looking thing, and they like try to like stick it through the windshield, and they trying to like pull it up to unlock the door, because I guess it was like a thing in there where if you pull it up you can unlock the door from the inside. But I'm like, bro, I didn't even know you could do stuff like this. Like, is this even legal? Like, what's going on, man? So they sitting there doing it, they yanking it, boom boom, trying to get it open, and it's not working at all, bro. So I'm like, damn, bro, it's not even working. You know what I'm saying? And niggas ain't have no money for a locksmith, because niggas was only like, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't even able to work it. I was only like 15 and a half, you know what I'm saying? No, a nigga was able to work, but I wasn't finna pay 60 for no locksmith. That's what it was. So we like, damn. So it's 3:10. It's so cold outside. Like, it's dumb cold out there. Like, it had to have been like 15 degrees, but it wasn't even snowing. And for some reason, we didn't even dress, you know what I'm saying, like for the cold attire. Like, I'm out there in a tank top like it's summertime when it's only like 15 degrees. So I'm out there freezing, and my homies, they like, man, they got their little shirts on too, they cold too. And I'm like, man, so we finna have to call my mom. She finna be mad, she finna whoop that ass, like it's finna be a wrap. So we call her and we like, hey ma, look, I did a rookie mistake and locked the keys in the car. Whoop, like, what? Can you come get it? Can you come help us? What's going on? So she was asleep, because you know it's 3:10, so you know she sleep. So she pull up around like 4 o'clock, and then she like, how did you even do this, man? Like, she mad, you feel me? But she bring the metal coat hanger too, so she already knew like the deal, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, mom, you knew about this? Like, what was your childhood? Were you a criminal? Because I didn't even know about this. So how did you know about this? So then she get the metal coat hanger. She tried doing the same thing that other people was trying to do, and it wasn't even working. So she was like, damn, come on, man. And we couldn't leave the keys in the car, because we was like kind of like in the hood, but not the hood. So we didn't want to leave the keys in the car, and then somebody come by and see it, break the window, and then steal the car, and then we fucked, you feel me? So niggas had to break the window, dog. Break the whole window. So I'm like, damn, like, who gonna do it? And my brothers, they happy to do it. They like, oh, let me do it, bro. I got you, bro. I'm gonna knock the window just smooth off. Like, I'm gonna just punch a hole in it. I'm like, nah, bro, it's my car. I'm doing it, bro. Give me your shirt. So I had to put the shirt around my fist, and I'm like, damn, I didn't want to break none of the big windows, because I already knew that was gonna be some money. So I had to find the smallest window to break. So I punched it, boom, broke the window, and then we got in the car, and then we started heading back to the house. And then on the way home, like I said, I had a bucket, so the car started running hot, G. Like, the night was already worse, but the car started running hot. Like, so we had to pull over, pour like some antifreeze, you know what I'm saying, in there to cool it down, and then we had to keep it pushing. So we was already getting mad. Like, we had to, you know what I'm saying, the car was just finna break down, blow up on us. Man, we wouldn't even be here today if that would have happened, you feel me? And then we just got to the house, man. So we was stranded, you know what I'm saying, made it back to the house, had to break the window. I drove around with a trash bag over that window for like, bro, it had to have been like 5 months, because I was not finna pay to get that little window fixed. Like, it wasn't gonna happen. So whenever I drove, you just heard a flappy trash bag on the thing, just brrr. But I wasn't tripping though, you feel me? It was whatever. That's why I ain't keep no valuables in there, you feel me? And that's just how it was. I had to have a trash bag on the window, so everybody knew when my car pulled up, because they seen that trash bag and they heard that brrr, and they already knew who it was, man. But yeah, dog, so that's how we got stranded in another city, man. It's your boy, you know what I'm saying, Daddy the Great in this thing. And yeah, man, stay tuned for the next story time, man. The next story time gonna be next Friday as well. You already know how I'm rocking. I'm putting all the story times on Friday, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can start y'all weekend off right. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be running it up, coming at y'all with 2K videos. We got the vlogs and pranks coming soon. And yeah, man, you already know how we lit, man. If you've been rocking with me already, you already know we lit the whole time. You feel me? But it's your boy Daddy the Great signing out. So I'm going to holla at y'all niggas later, man. Gang.